Fuck you, Corey.
What's good, man? What's up?
What up?
Back in the building, Man Cave Podcast. Y'all know what it is and what we do. Talk sports and nothing but sports.
Well, all of these sports.
All of these sports. That's appropriate to talk about. Some of that stuff. Welcome back. Another Tuesday. Hot outside. It's been hot all week. I don't see how anybody could be practicing anything in it. I remember the days. Having to go to 2 days in the heat. In football practice in the heat. Track practice in the heat. Loved basketball though.
Hell yeah, it was inside.
Hey, it's crazy, but it's hot as hell. I don't even know how to put it. Like, why is it so hot?
Just hot. It's the end of the
humidity.
It's the end of it. I mean, yesterday felt like 102 inside my warehouse.
I bet it did, man. Like the humidity is crazy, but glad to be back to report to y'all some good old sports news. And it's a lot of football. Preseason kicked off. We didn't have some games, and it's a lot of sloppy football. You know, the preseason. You know, just it's the fillers. You know, trying to fill your team out.
It's the poor man's game, is what it is.
Yeah. What have you seen so far about the preseason that you like?
I mean, you know what's crazy is there's been a lot of ties.
Yeah,
I've noticed that. I mean, the Browns had one, the Bengals just had one. There was a couple others I saw.
A couple other ones, yeah.
A lot of field goal kickers missing winning kicks.
And that's where I was going with it. Like, why is they missing so? And we had years like this recently, though, but it was in the regular season too.
That's crazy having all these ties like that.
Yeah, ties and missed field goals. Why are they? Is it because didn't they move it back like 5 yards or something like that? I feel like they did.
No, I don't think they did. But even if they did, it's still, you don't miss that give me.
Yeah, man.
You don't miss that shit.
Why is there so many? Why is that?
The extra point ain't moved back. But no, I mean.
Just period. Field goals, extra points. Why has there been so many misses in it? Why do you think that is?
I don't have
it's been like, what, 3-4 years of this?
I have no clue. I mean, you get, all right, an example. You know, Cade York for the Browns. He came from LSU. He was top tier, like broke records left and right, all sorts of shit, longest field goals, hit so many field goals in a year, you know, all this shit. Come here, now you're missing little stupid shit.
For no reason.
It ain't like he doesn't have a clear way, like it's getting blocked or the line ain't holding or something. It's just, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Is it the holder? Is it the placeholder?
No, he can't. It can't be that because I don't know. It's weird. Some of these look like they're going dead on, and all of a sudden you just see him go. Whoop.
Dan Marino, Ray Finkel.
Yeah, laces out, dude.
The laces is in.
They be messing that shit up. But I don't understand why all of a sudden all these kickers. But I mean, you can even see teams are letting go of kickers left and right now too.
Because they missing. Like I don't get it.
Or they just not believing that the kickers are worth anything.
Is there a difference in the style of kicker that they're drafting now, or
I don't know.
and that's what I want to know. Like, I'm gonna have to look into that to see if it's like the style of kicker that's in the league right now.
There used to be like that soccer kicker.
Yeah, like that's what I was
big thing.
How many of them is soccer players?
I don't know. You got to think that Rodrigo. Well, no, he was a football player. I don't know if there was a lot of people that were soccer players.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that, man, to see like the style. Maybe the style of kicker, man, might be the thing. I don't know. It's not a lot of long legs no more either, man. Justin Tucker, probably him, and maybe
he the man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jake Elliott, Jake
Elliott, and maybe one other kicker that they can hit them 60-yarders like nothing.
I mean, 50. You got to think. All these dudes used to, like Butker and Gano, they all used to be.
Yeah, they all used to.
They're getting older, so now they're.
Maybe that's what it is. They older now, man, and it just ain't the same.
Well, because you hold on to a kicker, you can hold on to a kicker for like damn near 15 years.
Maybe like 40-some years old kicking out there. Janikowski, military, them boys was in 40s. They was
I mean, hey, Phil Dawson said, "Hey, look, he only said I'm 44. I'll come back.
I'll come back, yeah, and I bet he would. Still hitting them too.
He said he still can kick. I'm like, man, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, man, I was thinking of that too, man. We seen Bryce for a couple games, man, just a little bit. You know, what you think so far? Just from a little bit. You know, it's not really a large sample.
I mean, I don't know. It's almost like saying you saw CJ. You know, he had ups and downs. Bryce had ups and downs. Right. He had a couple good plays. He had a couple shit plays. It's just
I don't really like to judge them early, man. But we do a show now, so I feel like it's a small sample, so you really can't get much from it. But I will say, do you think because they got offensive line problems? I don't know if that's going to translate into the regular season. Because last year I don't think they had a good line either. Do you think Bryce can be successful there with that coaching staff?
Not this year.
Team, just period. His time there.
I mean, eventually, yes. I think they eventually will. You're gonna have to give it 2 years.
2 years.
Well, this year, then.
Yeah, well, I'll say 4 because by year 3 you better be showing. You better be here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All right, so 2 years and year 3, they should have what they need.
Right. So I think when they get to year 3, if show me that you here, but then that season after that, that's the second season of you being here. So I think the 4th season may be the season if they build the team right, though. That's why I said the coaching and the ownership and everything. They still got to build the team right, though. If they don't protect him, they got to get a couple big name linemen. Like they got some things they got to do in these next at least 4 years.
Listen, they need to work in the trenches. They need to work in the trenches on both sides of the ball, defense and offense.
Defense too.
That's a huge thing for them.
Yeah. They need a way stronger defense because their
secondary is good. It's the rest of it.
The rest, what I'm saying, like you don't got a strong defense. Your secondary can be as good as they want to be.
But they can't do everything.
Your line is the most important part of that because you got to be able to get to that quarterback and stop the run. If you can't do that, then it don't matter what your DBs do. Because they're running down your throat, do the little dink and dunk passes, the short pass, all that. Your DBs can be good as they want to be, but if your linebacker's trash and he got all day in the pocket, it's over for you.
Yeah, then it's a problem picking apart.
So I'll say 4 years. I'll say year 4. Year 4. If he show up in year 3, though. If he don't show up in year 3, that's the thing. Because year 3, any quarterback coach, any coach, they're gonna tell you the same thing. By year 3, you have to show some improvement.
Oh, yeah. If you ain't showing progression, it's
you the franchise quarterback in year 3. If you can't do that, then you're not gonna get. That's how you get Baker Mayfield's because his 3rd year he didn't do nothing and he was out of there. You know what I mean? Like
look at him now. He's double chin down in Tampa Bay.
Hey, he's QB1 though.
Well, because who are they gonna put at QB1?
Trask.
Yeah, that's just a short name for trash.
I'll play Trask before I play Baker.
Nah, you gotta let Baker play.
Nah, man, I don't like Baker, man. Because
I know you don't, but I don't like him either. But I'm
still don't show up, man. He too cocky and don't show up, man. He don't. Like he just gotta show me that he love football. He want to play football, and then I'll be cool. I'll be a fan.
It's gonna be a revolving door with QBs down there. Like Baker will have a couple good games and suck, and they'll yank him, and then Trask will be in there and trash.
I think Trask end up playing, but then he gonna be trash, and they gonna put Baker back in.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's exactly how it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna go. They got a dumpster fire down there.
That's two trash cans at QB, and it's just
Oh man,
they'll be
Richard.
making a trade trying to get a QB or
Oh yeah,
something.
you're right. And speaking of
Or they'll be
QB,
fighting to get Caleb Williams, #1 pick.
yeah, everybody going. A lot of teams, well, not everybody, just depending on how this season go. But it's gonna be some teams trying to get him. It's gonna be a few of them trying to get him, and he's probably gonna go #1. Him, Drake May, them would be top quarterbacks.
He's gonna be up there, yeah.
Yeah, Drake May. He better. I think he'll have a great season too this year. Richardson, he's probably gonna be the starter.
He is. They named him.
I know. What you think, man?
I mean, just like they named Stroud the starter too, and Bryce Young's the starter.
I don't get it, man. No, man. Stroud is the only one I would just put out there. I'm not putting Bryce out there, and I'm not putting Richardson out there. Y'all gotta wait a second, bro. I need y'all to learn some stuff first, for real. Because you ain't Richardson. He was just so bad at Florida, bro. I can't. I get it. You want a running quarterback, and you hope his arm pan out. We'll see, but he was not an accurate quarterback, and his decision making was not good at Florida, man. I don't know where they got this from, but
they saw something.
The coach said it was nobody else. Who else was you gonna pick at 4?
Another quarterback. If there's no good quarterbacks, I'm not picking a QB then.
That's what I'm saying, quarterback wise. But they needed a quarterback. They wanted a quarterback. They had to draft that. They felt like they had to draft a quarterback.
You could have traded and got one or something.
I would have took Will Levis or something. I just went. Man, Richardson, bro. Like I just didn't see nothing that would make me pick him 4. And if I did, he's sitting. He's gonna learn first. But who is they backup?
Gardner Minshew.
Oh yeah, Gardner good. Gardner know how to go win. He can sit behind Gardner real quick. You know what I'm saying? And learn some things, man. Get the mechanics. We'll even switch you in and out with him. And you can get some time. And I'll figure something out, but I can't just throw you in like that, man. Like CJ is probably the only one that I would just be like, all right, bro, you a quarterback, let's go.
Well, I think that's what's going to happen there. Like they're going to get in the first couple games, and if he don't look right, then it's going to
don't wait. Yeah, don't give him a bad rookie season, man. Like if he start looking terrible, just take him out. It's cool. He got to learn some more. It's fine. He can still run the reps with the first team too, and all that stuff in practice. But he just can't play right now. Ain't no big deal. So I think. Me personally, I don't think it was a good decision. They could prove me wrong. I don't know. He could just be Justin Fields, just running all over the place. But the thing about Justin Fields, he don't got no protection. If you give him protection,
he's got an arm. Yeah, if you gave him gave him the protection, he'd be good.
That's the difference. But when I say Justin Fields, I mean all that damn running he got to do without a line. But the Colts got a line. But I think they really trust Richardson's legs more than his arm. And I don't know how good. Like, come on, man. We've seen these quarterbacks, RG3, all these guys go out there and want to run all over the place and be injured. I think that's going to be the case.
Hopefully they learn from that and they're not trying
to let him throw. You think they're going to let him throw 25 times a game?
They should, but I don't think they need to. They need to get him used to being that quarterback, not, hey, we want you to run around like Lamar and RG3 and get hurt. We don't want that.
Average 2 interceptions a game if they do that.
Who cares? Your team's trash. Ain't going anywhere anyway.
They trash anyway.
Just get through it. Just let him work through it. You gotta look. Peyton Manning, his first year, he threw 30 interceptions.
Trash.
Who cares? Just let it happen. Let it the hell happen.
Yeah, but that's Peyton Manning though.
And he still threw all them interceptions. So
that's Peyton Manning though. Even as a rookie, bro, that's Peyton Manning, bro. Like,
I mean, he threw 20 plus touchdowns, but he threw all them interceptions.
I'm just saying, bro, that was Peyton Manning. Even
I get that, but still, this is supposed to be your man.
That's not acceptable from anybody else. That ain't acceptable from nobody else. That was acceptable.
It isn't acceptable at all. But you got to let him do something. You can't just say, all right, go out there and Michael Vick, and then when you get hurt, cool. Now you Joe Theismann up. Great, we wasted a whole
wasted a whole draft.
That's why you got to let him throw that ball.
But they gonna put him out there and see what he got, and I think he gonna last a few games, and they gonna be like, Gardner know how to win, so we got to play Gardner. Like,
no, they might.
Or they just gonna tank.
Yeah,
Taylor Williams. have Richardson and Williams. That's crazy.
Then they trade that first pick.
Back-to-back quarterbacks, but I would definitely trade that first pick if you think Richardson is your guy. Yeah. If you think Richardson is your guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm trading and getting a guap.
Yeah. Yeah, the GFS dude, real quick, he told me he was listening to our podcast today. Yeah, he was listening, but he listened to the Wednesday one though. It just popped in my head. I thought that was funny.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
he
yeah.
just came out of nowhere and said that. I'm like, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, Jordan Love. Speaking of a quarterback that ain't played, that he getting his start this year.
Look at his goofy ass right there.
You see, that don't look like that face right there don't look like he about to win no games.
He look high as hell.
He look weird as hell. But I think
goofy. Them weird ass looking teeth, good. They look like they're spaced perfect. Like he looks like it.
He look like it. I think he's gonna be fine though, man. I do. If they protect him, I think he'll grow to be a good quarterback. I honestly
think he can. Hey, that was a key word there. Grow.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna start off coming right out the gate like that.
But they gonna win. They gonna win 6 games this year with him, maybe 5, and then next year I think they'll be better. I think he'll win more games next year. Like they'll actually win like 8 or 9 games next year.
Hey, I'm right there with you. 6, and then they got to bring in some talent because they can't just have these no-name wide receivers out there.
Yeah. And it's his first year.
Watson could be good, but who the hell? You got Adam Jones and Dylan still.
A lot of running. It's going to be a lot of running, but
exactly.
Jordan,
or a lot of little dump offs to the running backs because that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, they're going to keep it safe. They're going to keep it safe. He can throw the ball too, though. But they're not going to be that good. But this is going to be his first season as a starter, so the full season. So, let him win his 5-6 games and then build the team up in the offseason. I think next year they'll win like 8 or 9 games, though. I'm pretty confident.
Right, I can agree. I can think they'd be up there 8-9. They can step it up like 2-3 games.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah. Depending on the strength of schedule, they might win another one. Who knows? But yes,
I just think
they go out there and get what they need to get.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Yeah, for sure. It'd be crazy though if he came out this season. It was Ben Roethlisberger and when Ben Roethlisberger came in his first season in Game 3 and went crazy for the rest of the season. No. What if he that though?
That was deep. Look, defense was
Aaron Rodgers though, because Aaron Rodgers had to sit behind Brett Favre. What
for
if
3 years?
Yeah. What if he Aaron Rodgers though?
Do you know the talent Aaron Rodgers had on that squad when he walked into it? Though that's different.
Yeah, I know, but Aaron Rodgers, he did it without talent though. He still was
eventually
going
13-3.
He still was going 13-3 with no talent, but losing the first round. So I will he was still winning like a motherfucker. But yeah, I if he come out there and he Aaron Rodgers, bro, I'm gonna be weak. Like no, they ain't do it again though.
I'm gonna be like
Rodgers to Love, who was another Rodgers. Nah, bro.
You know, I'm gonna feel bad for the Lions if that happens. Because the Lions got it going. Yeah. They look like they could be combined. But if Jordan Love come out there and start doing that and they start winning games, dude.
Do you know what that would say about the Packers? They went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers.
To Jordan Love.
Bro, there's been no other. How long it's been since there's been another quarterback there? Like 92 when they drafted Brett Favre? It was like 92. It's only been Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, there might have been some fillers, but like not lengthwise.
When people got injured, no, it was Brett Favre for all those years, and then Aaron Rodgers came right in after that. Like nobody, Brett Favre played every game. He was like an Iron Man.
Brett Favre played every game pretty much.
Yeah, he played every game. He was like Eli Manning before
he might missed like 2 games ever.
Yeah. But it was Brett Favre, then it was Aaron Rodgers, and if Jordan Love come out and do some shit like that, the Packers are cold with the QB picking. How you have 2 quarterbacks since 92 as your primary starters, bro? That is
nuts.
That's nuts to me, man.
Oh, it has to be later than 92. It can't be 92. It's got to be later than that.
Or 94? It was like at least no, because he won a Super Bowl in 96 against the Patriots.
Because
they went to 3 in a row because they played the Broncos twice.
All right, I guess Favre's career
was 92.
Same year
as Shaq in the NBA, bro. I think it was 92. Brett Favre been around for a long time. And I think it might have been, I don't even think it was the Packers. Yeah, it was the Packers that drafted him. Because I feel like somebody else drafted him and traded him.
Falcons drafted him.
That's what I was thinking. It was the Falcons, then they traded him. Yeah, they drafted him and then they traded him to the Packers. But it was 92, right?
Hold on. So
Like,
Rodgers was 95 or 2005.
I know it was like 92, bro, because Favre played there for a long time, bro. They went to 3 Super Bowls in a row. Because I remember Denver won 2.
Damn, he was actually drafted in 91.
I knew it. I knew it was one of the, something like that. 91.
Drafted by the Falcons in the second round, the first pick in the second round.
And I knew it was the Falcons too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it was the Falcons. Yeah.
And they traded him, and then when he got to Green Bay, and like it was like 92, I think it was like 92, and he was been their quarterback. He was their quarterback all the way up until Aaron Rodgers became the quarterback. Because I remember his last years, he was the interception king, and that's why Aaron Rodgers became the quarterback.
He's that gunslinger.
Yeah, he was dead, gunslinger, and interception king. So, all right, good luck, Jordan Love, man. We'll see. Hope you have a good season over there. Do you think CJ will become a star with the Texans with a defensive head coach?
Once they get talent on the offense, yeah. I think Nico Collins is good. I think that's a good thing for him. I think the running back's good, but
they ain't got nothing else.
That's it.
Line, what they line look like?
The line's good too. Look, their offensive line's decent. It's not like superior, but it's decent.
But so they can hold up.
Yeah, I think he can hold up. But again, he has to have more than Nico to throw the ball to.
Right. Yeah, you definitely got to have receivers, tight end, running backs that can catch the ball. These days, you have to have running backs that can catch the ball.
I mean, their running back's good, and I think he'll be all right. But again, it's just their defense is going to have to make some plays and give them the ball in short field position. That way they can.
So how long do you think for him to show his stardom? If he even become that, Ohio State ain't our quarterbacks make it and never become stars in the NFL.
Well, see, the thing is with there, I think that team's more primed than others because they do have talent on both ends of the ball. It's just a matter they still need to.
Oh, here we go with this again.
Position. I think they have everything they need. They just got to add a couple more pieces, and it could be veterans. I don't care what it is. It could be veterans.
Right. Yeah. It's a few rookies. Desmond Ridder, one of them too. I think he's gonna be good. He's a good.
Desi right here. Look at that. That's his troop.
Yeah. They got it made over there, boy.
Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Cordell Patterson, and Bijan Robinson.
I think Ritter's gonna be a great NFL quarterback. He played for the Bearcats. I got to see him play. He makes very good decisions. He's a smart player, accurate player, limited turnovers. He don't turn the ball over a lot, and he knows how to win. You know what I mean? He knows how to win. I've watched him win games. So with Bijan running the ball, do you think he gonna have a rookie of the year season?
He's not a rookie though.
Bijan did just get drafted.
You talking about Bijan? I thought you talking about Ridder.
No, not Ridder. No, Bijan.
No, yeah, Bijan. Could he be rookie of the year?
Yeah, you think he's gonna have that type of season? 1,100 yards.
Hey, listen, I definitely think he could.
You think he's gonna hit 1,000?
In that offense, because the way it was set up last year, they had Cordell Patterson ball out. Then they had the dude behind him. I forget his name.
Jerry is. All right, however you say his name.
Listen, those two dudes ran like no other, and they balled out.
So
now you added to the offensive line. Drake London's healthy. Kyle Pitts is healthy. You added to the defense.
Yeah.
So that'll give Bijan more opportunities. And again, Bijan is not just a downhill runner. He'll run out there and catch the ball and go.
Yeah. You think they got a chance to win their division? You think they got a chance if Ridder do his job?
Right now, they win the division.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right now.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
It's going to be some sorry ass shit like 9-8. They win the division, but they going to win it.
I definitely don't got confidence in Derek Carr.
The only thing I got for the Saints is they're all veterans, and a lot of them know each other, but their defense is top 5. That's it.
Yeah,
their defense is good as hell.
For their quarterback, so.
But yes, their problem is
he's not a winner, man.
They can't do what Jimmy Graham just did. You see what he did? He had like a seizure, was walking around all fucked up in the middle of the road and shit.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, I hope he's good and everything, but they cannot be that type. Kamara's out the first 3 games. Hopefully he can come back and shake the rust off quick. But the Saints ain't doing it.
Nah, they're not.
You got Bryce Young in Carolina who, come on now, that ain't happening either.
Yeah, nothing happening there.
In Tampa Bay, you got the dual trash cans down there trying to run quarterback. No.
Yeah, no.
They're going for Caleb Williams. That's what's happening down there, and that's it.
And I'm with you on that, man. I that's what I'm thinking. Atlanta, because they got the team for it. They was all right last year. You know what I mean? They showed some glimpses of being a team.
They won some games they shouldn't have won.
Mariota was their quarterback though, so
but that's still crazy. They won some
right though. I actually like.
They had no defense. Now you got Calais Campbell's there. You got AJ Terrell's there.
And Calais Campbell
going the players that just went there.
Yeah, that's going just Calais Campbell alone, without the other names. Like this
big 7'10", 500 pound ass man. That dude is ridiculous.
He moves everything around on that line.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so that's definitely a plus for him. All right, so we both look at the Falcons as a contender. All right.
Well, hey, hold on. Not a contender, just
in their division. In their division,
because ain't nobody else in there else.
So with that being said,
that's a dumpster fire division of the NFL right now. That's what that is.
And that's the NFC. So with that being said, is the Eagles the team to beat?
Oh, 100.
Not the Giants, not the Cowboys.
Look at this boy. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's ready.
I see. So you see
are the team to beat in their division and in that conference.
In NFC or bust. Championship game, Super Bowl or bust.
Tell me right now. Name just 3 teams that you think could compete with the Eagles.
I don't really like Danny Dimes, but when he owned, I'll go with the Giants. Dak be on some bull. When he owned, I'll go with Dallas.
So you see the key word when he owned.
I know.
Give me 3 real teams that you believe could fight them to go to the Super Bowl.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings.
Now when them lights go on, that boy running.
I'm just naming teams that got.
See,
I'm just naming teams that got the teams to do it. That's all I'm doing.
But that right
Cowboys,
there,
Giants and the Vikings.
See that right there.
They got.
You were saying went on, then you named Kirk
Cousins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's they got the team, but the quarterback position is what holds those teams back.
See, and that right there is why it's the Eagles to lose.
So you think Jalen gonna go out there and go crazy again? Which I think he is too. But I'm just saying, like all the way to the. You think he's going all the way back?
You have an all-pro offensive line. You have 2 number 1s at wide receiver. You have a number 1 tight end. You have your running back crew, and you have a defense that lost players and then took the same caliber players and put them right in there.
Yeah, plug and play.
Listen, the only other team that I was even thinking has the possibility of this is the Niners, and it's only because of their defense.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Niners. Yeah, the Niners. Yeah, that's
it. Because if Purdy comes off and comes back and this injury's still messing with him,
yeah.
What are they going to do? Trey Lance? No, man.
No, yeah. And speaking of Trey Lance, I think it's over for him.
Listen.
Because Purdy got the job. Purdy got the job. He got to sit again. They're going to trade him. This probably going to be his last season.
Hey, look, his only hope is if something backfires with Purdy and he gets put in and somehow does good.
Yeah, I think I don't think he's going to be good like as a passer or nothing like that. He'll run a lot, but as a passer, I just don't think he got it.
I don't think he would have to do too much. Just like that's another thing with Purdy. He doesn't really have to do much. You have Debo, Ayuk, and Christian McCaffrey plus Skittle Kittle. You could dump 5-yard outs the entire game and be okay.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Garoppolo. But you got to win though. But it's certain situations you get put in where you have to win the game as the quarterback. Brock Purdy, I believe he can do that.
You know what that team is? That team is the 2000 Ravens.
Oh hell no!
No, I'm saying, but that's how they're set up. They have a
no, I get what you're saying, but nah. You remember who I was on that?
I get it. Not Ray Lewis at Reed, but they have a strong ass defense that's top 2 in the league. And then they have a Trent Dilfer, but they have the talent on offense, but just Trent Dilfer at quarterback.
Yeah, I get.
That's really what it's set up.
I do get what you're saying.
Here we go. I'll go Ravens in. When did they win it again with Flacco?
2012.
2012.
Flacco got MVP and he was trash. He did his thing, yo. But Flacco was trash, bro. But he did his thing.
He had the talent.
Yeah,
They had the defense.
they had the defense, but
That
that
is what Brock
2000
Purdy is.
now the 2012 that's a better comparison because in 2000 that defense won the Super Bowl.
Oh yes,
The
that
49ers,
defense won every game.
and I don't think the 49ers defense would win a Super Bowl or Jimmy Garoppolo would have won a Super Bowl because they didn't had a defense for years now. Like they didn't had a defense for a long time now. So, but without Jimmy Garoppolo making the passes he needed to make, they couldn't get to a Super Bowl and win it. And Purdy, I think, can make those. Like if he don't injure his elbow, I think the game would at least been closer. You know what I'm saying? Could have possibly won it because he can make the throws and he's patient. He got a line, like he get max protection all the time.
Here's what I look at it. I look at it like this should be the first year they allow some AFC teams to go to the NFC and actually play in the playoffs instead of that trash over there. Because you got to think there is literally our division. Our division could have 3 come out of it. Yeah. Easily 3 come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the AFC East. And here's a hot take right now, and I'm going to say it. I said it last night on the show. I don't think the Bills make the playoffs. Oh. I think the Jets and Miami make it. But I think there's that shakeup. I don't think the Bills make it because they got that controversy with Diggs and Allen, even though they're trying to say now there isn't anything. There's something there. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been smoke for the last year.
Well, Diggs said it. We watched him.
Diggs said it. Then he tried to recant the shit.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't do that. And then they still don't know who the running back is. James Cook can be something, but we haven't seen it. So we don't know yet.
Problems. Yeah, they got running back problems, but I just ain't got the confidence in Aaron Rodgers right now because he ain't done that in a few years. So
listen, I got more confidence in that. But see, it's not just Aaron Rodgers. To me,
and they young and they team young as hell. Like
and I love it, but they skilled as hell over there.
Yeah, but they still kids. They don't know how to win no games yet.
I'm all right with the Jets.
That's the only reason why.
I'll take the Jets over Buffalo all year.
I'm going with the Bills in Miami from that division. If 2 of them make it from that division, I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going the other way with that.
I like the Bills. I like the Bills defense better than the Jets defense.
But then you got look, because then, all right, say 2. All right, let's say that possible 3.
And Von Miller will be healthy this year too.
All right, there's another point to me. Say that dude tweaks his damn shit again. That whole defense crumbled when he was out.
Who?
The Buffalo defense. One player, a 10+ year vet goes out. How the hell's your whole defense sucking?
Von Miller, bro. That's how much of an impact he got on the game, bro.
That's how much trash is on that defense.
They got a good defense, man. They ain't the best defense, but they do got a decent. They got
start letting people score 30 points on you after one guy goes out. There's a problem because he ain't guarding the receiver.
You might be right though, because they did let Patrick Mahomes beat them in 13 seconds.
Every game after that, there was 20+ points on him. That's the problem.
Yeah, you might be on to something with that.
All right, then you go to the AFC West, and here's another hot take. I think the Chargers win that division.
No way.
I swear, that's my hot take. I think the Chargers win the division.
Bro, nobody in that division is dethroning Patrick Mahomes. I think
the Chargers do.
Until he lose Kelsey and Andy Reid, it's not happening.
But all right, look. No matter what, there's 2 possibly coming out of that. And if Sean Payton somehow flips Denver around, there could be a possible 3rd there too. See, there's 3 divisions that could have 3 teams that you could honestly say, hey, that actually could happen from any of those divisions. So I'm not saying will, I'm saying could.
So it's 6 teams. I would definitely give
it's 7.
It's 7. So I would definitely give the Chargers. The Chargers for sure get a wild card.
All right, you got to go division champ. So you got to go division champ. So who wins your division?
Well, the Chiefs for sure winning that division, and we gonna win our division, the Bengals, and oh man, I think Miami might. If Tua stays up, I think Miami win that.
So Miami. So then what? You're gonna go Jacksonville with Tennessee, the trash out there, right?
Jacksonville. Go Jack.
All right, there's your 4. Now you got 3 wild cards to pick.
Okay, so the Chargers for sure.
2 more.
The Bills, because I just think Aaron Rodgers, and he got kids, man. Oh, and man, because I want to say the Browns or the Ravens.
All right, so whatever. That's your 7. So that means 3 came out of our division, and the rest had
2 came out of our division. I said the Browns or the Ravens.
All right, so all right. 2 came out of our division, 2 came out of the West.
Yeah.
And
then one from
2 came out of the East, and then 1 came out of the South.
Yep, because I picked Miami.
Yeah, Miami and the Bills.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Because I just think if Tua stay healthy, man, Miami is a better team than all of them teams down there, over there.
Hey, I definitely think in the NFC side, I think 3 come out of one of those divisions. I think the Giants, the Eagles, and Dallas all could be the playoffs, and the rest of them,
Giants, Eagles, and Dallas. I can see that happening, but I think that was a fluke that the Giants made the playoffs last year. So I don't think they're gonna make it again this year. But they could though. They could.
Well, I look at it like this. Now they got Darren Waller, Saquon's healthy. Their defense got better. If Danny Dimes is Danny Dimes, not Daniel Jones, then we're good.
Yeah, he's gonna be Daniel Jones.
That's the problem. If he's Danny Jones.
Hey, but when it means something, they gonna lose 38-0.
If he's the white boy Daniel Jones, then he sucked. But if he throw that extra in there, that dimes, then he good.
Yeah, that dimes. You got to drop them dimes. Yeah, so the NFC a little bit different, man. But I honestly think the 49ers might make a step this year. And I think Dak, I'm gonna say it right now. I think Dak he gonna do something this year. I think they're gonna get in the playoffs, and I think Dak gonna win the playoff game.
You think you're going to win the playoff? We heard it first right here on the Man Cave.
Playoff game.
He said Dak Prescott's going to win a playoff.
Win a playoff game.
Come on, man.
That's it.
That's the clip right there. What time is it? 36 minutes. Because we clipping that shit and we posting that everywhere.
Dak going to win a playoff game.
Dak going to win a damn playoff game. I have never heard that. That's not even a hot take. That's a trash take.
No, that's a hot take. Right. I'm telling you.
That is a hot ass take, though. That's
going to win the playoff game, and Geno going to make the playoffs.
I think so. I think that's real.
Geno going to make the playoffs, and Geno, and then it's probably they're going to probably be playing each other. That's who Dak going to be. Just depends on how it falls. You know what I mean? Seahawks, man.
All right, who winning the division over there in the North?
Who
Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Who winning that shit?
Lions.
Okay. And then
Lions.
You got to think another team's coming out of there. So are the Bears stepping up, or are the Vikings taking that second
Lions
spot?
and the Vikings. Lions and the Vikings. Yeah. But I think the Lions going to win the division because golf going to show up.
I hope so, because their defense is
good. Yeah, he got a team. The Lions have a team. They
have talent all over the place.
Yeah, they got a capable team. All Jared Goff got to do is go in there and have a Super Bowl year like he did in LA, and he'll be fine.
Shit, he gave a year like last year. They just needed the defense to stop somebody.
Yeah, the defense was terrible, but they showed glimpses at the end of the season, man. They looked good.
They definitely did.
You could tell they was gelling more. You know what I mean?
You saw they were already out of the playoffs, but they knew they could ruin somebody else's chance. And they went and did that shit.
You could tell that they were trying to do it. Like, we on your ass.
They said, screw y'all, we winning this game.
Oh, yeah. All right, so you brought up the Jets, man. They got Dalvin Cook, and he got injured. What you think about that?
Look at Dalvin.
But he got injured already.
Yeah, I know. What the hell they expect?
How bad was it? I didn't see nothing else. I
don't think it's anything. I think it'll be perfectly fine. It's just something stupid.
You think Hilmer Breece Hall? What they doing?
I think Breece Hall's an amazing running back.
Who's starting though? Because I would start Breece.
Oh yeah, you starting Breece. Dalvin's just that old veteran backup dude. He ain't nothing more than that.
Third down back.
Yeah, he that guy that, all right, Breece needs some breather for like maybe a little bit of a drive. Cool, you put Dalvin in, and Dalvin can do that.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna use Dalvin in the receiving end more.
And I think I definitely think so. And
because
I think
Aaron Rodgers, you know what Aaron Rodgers like? If he ain't throwing it deep, he want to hit one of them running backs or a tight. Yeah, so I think that's what Dalvin Cook is for. I think that's what Dalvin Cook is.
I'm definitely okay with that. That suits him, because then it's not going to wear him out as much. He ain't going to be losing all the tread on his,
Yeah.
He'd be good to go.
And they can preserve Breece Hall longer, not risking injury, because they got another back that's capable. You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of these veteran backs switching teams, you got this guy.
Yeah, Zeke.
Right? Zeke
the
goes to the Patriots. You know what they're saying? He's got an uptick going. Like, he looking good. He's saying he right there with Ramon Stevenson. I mean, Stevenson always going to start, but they say they're going to use him as a passing back.
Yeah, I figured that.
And that's what they need to do. That's why I said this too yesterday. He is more fit to be that now. You can't let him just go get bodied up every down. That can't happen no more.
Nah,
He has to go use his finesse and agility and do his thing.
I know, because he lost a step in Dallas, man, after them first 3 years, man. I don't know, and he had the little injuries, little nagging injuries. I think he still got it in him, man. He just got to get his mind right, stay in shape, eat right, get you a nutritionist, all that good stuff that you got to do to stay healthy, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's a good thing for the Patriots. It's a good thing for Zeke that he got a job. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think it's good for him to have Bill Belichick on his
side. I just don't know how much of an impact. He might, if he's a great receiving back, if he just come and just be a receiving back, just mentality. I'm gonna do it. If I gotta run it, I'm gonna run it. That's natural. But receiving, I'm gonna make sure I'm the best receiving back in the league.
I think it's the same situation as Dalvin Cook. Put him out there, let him be a third down back. Yep. If you needed him to take over a drive, cool. Now, if Ramon Stevenson goes down, cool. You got Zeke, because Zeke can still play.
Yeah.
He's just not going to be that bully that Stevenson is busting through the line. He's going to be more of a dip and run type, juke and jive.
I'm with you.
Now, if you want to stay with the backs, you had this big news drop yesterday.
Yeah. And I knew they was going to do that, though. I knew eventually he was going to have to, because Jonathan Taylor don't want to play for you no more.
Did you see the team that said they want to go up and get him?
Nah, I ain't see that.
The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, man.
Said they're putting something together because they want him on that squad.
Did we say Miami was a team he would fit? He would fit with? I don't think we said that. That's a perfect.
I don't know if we said Miami. I think.
Now that's a perfect fit right there.
It could be good as long as Tua doesn't get his head knocked off. I think that'd be a great fit.
Yeah, him and Tua together, I think that'd be crazy. I think Miami gonna win that division though, because if they add Jonathan Taylor, bro, it's gonna get serious.
If JWT go there, it's gonna be a whole.
It's serious. And Tua, I just need Tua to stay healthy, and we'll see Miami do some things, because I like Miami, man. They ain't one of my.
You got Hill, you got Waddle. They have a top 5 defense.
Top 5 defense, 2 elite receivers. They about to possibly get an elite running back, elite quarterback, good line.
I mean, they have a good running back, just not JT good. But
right. Miami ready. I'm telling you, Miami ready.
They definitely are.
They ready. They at the doorstep. They just a player or two away.
They got the coach. They got everything right now. They are definitely ready.
Yep, I'm ready to see them take another step, man. So go ahead.
Well, go ahead. Well, speaking of steps, you said take another step.
Yeah.
What do you think about this man right here?
I think Kenny has the potential to be a star QB in the NFL eventually. His expectations this year is to come out and win games, though.
Oh, yeah.
You have to come out and win games now. I'm sorry, buddy. You got to come win. What year he in? His second year?
This is 2. Yeah, he started last year as a rookie. Year.
So now we need to see a little jump. It ain't got to be a lot, but we need to see a jump, because, Tomlin, he used to not having losing seasons. You know what I'm saying? And I think Kenny Pickett's time going to be short there if he don't win games.
Well, here's the deal for me with this team. They have to use George Pickens. Last year, they, for some reason, kept not using this dude. Put him out there with Deontay Johnson. You got Vermouth, and you got the big boy from Georgia, too, now.
Yeah.
And Najee Harris is the one for me that has to make the jump. He has.
Najee.
Last year, he averaged barely – he was like 2.8 yards a carry. That dude has to make a jump.
He been underachieving, man.
Big time. He has to show
something. He ain't took a step forward yet.
And he needs to do it. He has to do it this year, otherwise he gone.
It's time. Come on now. You can't be a Pittsburgh Steelers running back and don't do nothing. And I hate the Steelers, but we all know what the Steelers like to do. Yep. Defense and running the ball. We know that. And then they got Ben Roethlisberger and it changed everything. Like, they still ran the ball heavy, though. And then
that's why they added offensive line depth from Philly. They took couple good offensive linemen from Philly.
Yeah.
Their defense is always good. They always have a good defense.
Defense. Yeah, that's what they do.
And I mean, they got Watt. Now they got the other dude from Wisconsin that I wanted for the Browns. He's
Oh
on the other side.
yeah. I forgot they got him.
You know, they
Ooh.
got Fitzpatrick. They got their corners. They have a good little defensive squad. A Cam Hayward. They still
Yeah, they do still got Cam Hayward.
I
Damn.
mean, their whole linebacking core got dismantled. I mean, Miles Jack went and retired. Bush
Yeah.
is in Seattle. You know, the middle
That's crazy they lost Devin
linebackers,
Bush, though.
their linebackers suck. But besides that, they're solid everywhere else.
Yeah, I think they're gonna struggle this year still. I think Kenny got the potential, but I just don't know how, because you can tell when he, like, I don't know, just what I saw from him last year is just like, how much film is he watching? You know what I mean? How much is he practicing on stuff he can't do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we you know what you can do. You got to work on the stuff that you can't do. And I ain't see no really steps in the games he was playing. He just kind of looked like he was worse. Like, he had his moments, of course, but I need him to. If I'm Tomlin, I need you to win some games this year, buddy.
Yeah, he's got to show. He's
And
got to show that
if we lose, it can't be because of you.
Oh, hey, and another thing, they got that dude Alston that got injured last year. He's one of the fastest players out there.
Back, yeah.
So I mean, he definitely has to show. He has to have that uptick.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, well then there's got to be a drawing board thrown out there somewhere.
Yeah, they better do something, man. They better do something. Wide receiver question, man. Jefferson, Chase, Adams, and Tyreek Hill. Who has the better season this year?
I'm going to cross Adams all the way off the list because you got Garoppolo or O'Connell or some dude they took off the practice squad throwing the ball over there. So I don't.
All right, nah, take him off there. He don't even count. Who else can we put on there?
No, I mean you can leave it at those three.
Yeah, he ain't got no quarterback though. He ain't got no quarterback. Who else can we put on there? Cooper Kupp, maybe.
I mean, you can.
All right.
He's not going to be my pick because, again, Stafford had an elbow injury.
Jefferson, Chase Hill. Jefferson, Chase Hill. Who at Jefferson, Chase Hill? Who had the best season? Who got the best season and who has the most yards and who has the most touchdowns?
I think Jefferson has the most yards.
Okay.
I think Chase. I think Chase will probably have the better season, and I think Hill might have the most touchdowns.
Okay,
that's because his speed is unmatched, and he'll get those ones where you're just not going to get him.
You want Tyreek in the touchdowns, but actually, I think I'm gonna say Justin Jefferson might have the most touchdowns.
He might.
I think Jefferson might have the most touchdowns. I think Tyreek might have the most yards though. And I think Chase will probably have the overall better season. Just because Joe Burrow is quarterback.
You know what's shaky for me with the Chase thing, though, is because it's Higgins' year.
Yeah.
Contract time.
Yeah.
And they may try to show him some love.
And Higgins, low key. Higgins, he's not that. Chase ain't that much better than Higgins. Like route running, look at Higgins' route running. His catching ability, the boy is 6'5" or some shit like that. He got speed. He does it all. Chase does too. Footwork. They both got it. Chase just faster. You know what I mean? He just faster. But they both do similar things. But Higgins
that's going to be the thing this year because Higgins, like I said, you got to somehow convince him to take a sweetheart deal because if he doesn't, you're paying Chase in 2 years, Burrows next year. You got to kind of make this.
Well, they all talking like they want to structure their stuff so they can stay together, like on the back end or make it incentive based or whatever the case may be, not straight money where it counts on the.
But hey, you can to me, it's so hard to make an incentive based with those three wide receivers all together. If you tell them all, hey, you go get this many touchdowns, you're good. Now everybody wants a damn touchdown. Like,
put that shit on the back end. Put that shit on the back. Put some of that shit on the back end. Or the signing bonus.
They front load all their contracts.
Yeah, well, the signing bonus, you can give them the bulk of it in the signing bonus.
The
contract be short. The contract be small, but you just got a bag for the signing bonus.
For the Bengals, I hope they get it done. I do because
I think we'll see.
I think that's amazing core. But I'll tell you right now, if it doesn't seem like that could happen, I'm not losing him just to lose him. I'm trading him.
We will. Well, yeah, Mike Brown, he greedy like that. He will if he's smart. If he's smart.
So that by week 8, you're gonna be like,
yeah, if he's smart, man. I don't know, man. We'll see, man. I think it's possible for it to happen for us to be able to keep all those guys, but in the long run, we already re-signed Joe Mixon, so we'll either trade Joe Mixon and so we can pay T. Higgins, or we'll trade T. Higgins and keep Joe Mixon. It's gonna be one of those.
You keeping Joe. You rather have that running back.
Until we can get another running back. If Chase Brown show up, Mixon's out of here.
Well, yeah, if Chase Brown do something, you're gonna let Joe run the ball right now anyway.
Yeah, if Chase Brown show up and he's running better and harder and
like that's serious. If Joe don't show up and he gets hurt and Chase steps in and does the same job, Joe will be gone.
They gonna play both of them. So even if he don't get hurt, even when they swap him out, if Chase come out and he doing more, Joe, his days is numbered. They already re-signed him, so they can trade him anytime. You know what I mean? Like they can trade him next year if they want to, or the year after that, and just keep the two-headed monster. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that's what they're gonna try to do. And Higgins is the one that's gonna end up gone. You know what I mean? But if we can get a Super Bowl out of it before he leaves, that'd be great. Because we got cheated in the first one.
Well, hey, speaking of that, did these boys go back and do it again?
You know what? I don't think they repeat. They got super lucky. They got super duper lucky. Oh,
they did. That stupid call out of
bounds. Oh, bro, they got super duper lucky. I don't think they're going to repeat. I do think they go back to the AFC for the 6th year in a row or something like that.
All right.
But I don't think they repeat, though. I don't. That defense is a little different now. You know what I'm saying? It's not as strong as it was last year or the year before that. So we'll see. We'll see. Because didn't they lose Frank Clark? They lost Frank Clark. And then they lost Frank Clark. I'm pretty sure.
They lost Frank. They got Jones still.
They did. They got Jones still.
That linebacker stepped up in a big way last year.
That boy was getting like 20 tackles a game at one point in time. Boy, that middle linebacker they got. But yeah, I don't think they make it back I don't think they win it. If they do make it back, okay. But I don't think they win it if they make it back. Because if it's the Eagles again, the Eagles, they win it this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Eagles, they beating whoever they go play.
I think the Eagles are primed to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I do too, man. And I hate that because if my Bengals go back, I got to be like, damn, I'm going to go for the Bengals. But I'm already saying the Eagles is going to win it all. So it's like, damn. I think they'd beat anybody but the Bengals. Or Cleveland, because both Ohio. If either one of those teams go to the Super Bowl, we win.
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously, that's what we're doing.
All bias.
You ain't taking down OH.
Yeah, nah, all bias out here. You know what I mean? They need to put us in the opposite conferences, man, so we can have Ohio Super Bowl one day. We gotta be fire.
Yeah,
Ohio Super Bowl, that'll be fire, though. I'll go to that. I would. Man.
Well, you want to switch it up to this man right here and what he said?
Yeah, man. And he just got fined $100,000 for calling him a liar, though.
That's the crazy. How you gonna get fined? Listen, I think more of the fine was
based
on
he's
gonna trash the year. I don't think it was
fine.
more fine because he said he was a liar. Because that's crazy. You can't call somebody
a liar. No, I'm fine. You don't call me no liar. You getting fined.
I mean, I get it, but still, how is that? That's freedom of speech is gone. You can't say that dude lied.
Well, that's the team. You can't say that out loud. You can't do that. That's
they tell each other they lied all the time. They don't find
they don't know. You can't do that. That's your boss, dog. You can't just go out on TV and make them look like a liar. That's putting that. You can sue people for that. You know, that's defamation. You can't just
defamation. Yeah, but
you can't do that. But I'm with Harden though because they both got a point because Daryl Morey he's saying that he told him that. Yeah, I will find a trade for you. He didn't say that I would just trade you. He said, I will find a trade for you. So if I don't find a trade, then no, you're not going nowhere. I need a superstar player back or I need a package so I can get a superstar player. And that's it. So in Harden, like, nah, bro, you told me you was going to trade me. Like, if I show up and if I accept this low money, because remember, he accepted low money. And he told him, if you take this pay cut, then I'll trade you when you're ready to be traded. But Daryl Morey semantics in there, and I said I'll find you a trade. So it's the wording, you know what I mean? And then they fined him $100,000 for saying that, though.
That's
I'll be
chump change
pissed.
anyways. It don't
It's
matter,
chump
man.
change. Yeah, it is chump change. That boy missed them Houston strip clubs. He want to go back to Houston, bro. He want to go back to Houston. They trash. I mean, I know they young and got a nice little young core, but they trash, bro. Why you want to go back there?
I don't know if he really cares about anything else anymore. What else?
Strip club connoisseur in Houston.
He been on all these squads with major players and can't win a damn championship. I think he just wants to make money and just chill anymore.
That's it. He don't want to win. I ain't never. He probably his winning wanting to win stopped in Brooklyn. When they thought
when you had all them, you had both them boys
do something, yeah, no, he stopped after that. Yeah. He was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just make money.
Yeah, that's it.
They ain't teaming up with the right players, man, nigga. But he should have been went and played with Bron, man. He tripping. He could already could have had him a ring already.
Yeah,
just saying, man. Them Lakers, they prime for one too.
Well, speaking of beat downs. This punch right here led up to the KO punch that followed.
Yeah, put him down too.
To make this man do this.
Yeah, he put him down though. Good. That was a good
fight. Dude. And that was like 10 seconds in the second round. Just
yeah, dude got it though, man. I ain't know he was good like that though.
He's got the he's got the most knockouts in his division already.
That's a lot of knockouts, man.
Yeah, he's got like 10 or some shit.
That's a lot of knockouts, bro. How many fights he got?
I think he's 15-1 or some shit.
Damn, with 10 knockouts and knock out 10 people.
Maybe he's more than that. He might be more than that. Because dude, he's beat everybody except for one person. And the reason why he lost, and it's the guy he called out at the end, Cheeto, was because during that fight, his ankle broke and he couldn't stand anymore.
See, and that shit right there, that's why I don't want to do MMA. Because if I gotta break my leg in the fight to even win the fight, people win fights with broken legs and arms and everything. I don't want to go out there and break my leg to win a fight or lose a fight. No, all them shin kicks and all them kicking people. No, man, I like my legs. I like my shin too.
He's 17-1 with 12 knockouts.
That's a lot of knockouts. Knock out 12 people in the UFC.
And look, he young as hell.
Yeah. How young is he?
He young. Let me see.
Like 20 something. I ain't know nothing about him.
Yeah, he 20 something. He hold on. Let me see what this is. 10. Nah, he ain't as young as I thought, but they think he's young. I guess in MMA, I guess that's young. I can't see how 29's young, but
right. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is for fighting. I guess it's young.
Because he was born in 94.
Yeah. I guess that's young. Well, congratulations to him, man. Move on. Yes, man. Don't fight Tank either. That better not fight Tank because it's not gonna go your way.
Yeah, don't do that shit at all.
Sha'Carri Richardson, she got the 100-meter women's 100-meter record, like 10.6 seconds or something like that. She went crazy after smoking all that weed. So weed,
she burned them.
Leave her alone. Yeah, she burned them. Let her smoke.
Burned them, literally burned them.
Yeah. The NBA Hall of Fame happened, man. My man Wade, Parker. I don't know who all else got in there because I ain't paid no attention to it really. It's
Dirk, Wade, Parker. Those are like big threes.
Yeah, Dirk was in there. Congratulations to those fellas, man. That was dope to see Wade and Dirk and Tony Parker
Salute
in there.
To them boys.
That's our era for sure. Salute to them. That's what's up. Big Dirk.
They 1 foot fade.
The German Michael Jordan right there. That's what they call it. Oh yeah, Harbaugh, man. Michigan is suspended him. The NCAA they gave him the 4 and then took it back. So Michigan is self-imposing the 3-game suspension. But it's 3 bum ass games at the beginning of the season. So it don't
ass games, dude.
So you know what I mean? It don't even affect nothing.
Holy shit, it's the bummest games ever.
I know it ain't that crazy. Like, come on, bro. Y'all supposed to pick. You ain't got to pick the biggest games, but you got at least one of those got to be a division game, though. Like, come on.
Well, it's 8. Well, hold on. You said it's only 3. Then yeah, I'm about to say
the first 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because if it was the 4 like NCAA, it would have been the Rutgers, would have been the division opponent. Wow.
That's the fourth game. That's the fourth game. And that's what I'm saying. They gave him 4, but then was like, nah, we're gonna take that back. And now Michigan only giving him 3.
Great.
So he can be there for that first division game. Like, man, y'all lame, man.
And they're all at home, I think, because they're all against bum ass squads.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy, bro. They gotta come play. It's them bum teams gotta come play you. They all at home. So that don't even make no difference.
I mean, I think we play Indiana as our first game.
What division game? We gonna bust their ass.
No, that's our first game, period.
Yeah, we gotta start out with the division. Oh, yeah, that is right.
Because that's what we do. We usually give one division, then we go into the trash.
But we played Notre Dame game.
We play Notre Dame week 2 or week 3?
Week 4. Week 4. It's 3. No, it's 3. It's week 3.
Let's look it up.
It's usually week 3 or week 4. We play one of those teams. But Kyle McCord and Devin Brown, those is the 2 that's going for the quarterback. I think McCord might get it. He played
Week
him
4.
Yeah, I thought it was week 4. Him and Kyle McCord and Marvin Harrison Jr. won 3 state championships in high school together. So I think he's going to end up being a quarterback, and I think he's a good quarterback. We gonna get to see what he got.
Look, well, because we play Indiana next weekend.
Oh shit, that is next weekend, ain't it?
Then we got the good old Fighting Penguins of Youngstown State.
Hold on, what day is that? What day next week? On the 2nd?
Saturday, yeah, 3:30.
Day after my birthday, I'll be in Vegas. I gotta watch that at noon. Sorry,
it's in Indiana too. That's crazy.
Game.
No, we got stuff to do at 12:30.
Oh,
It's at 3:30.
Oh, it's at 3:30. All right. It might not even be televised over there.
You might.
No, it's in Indiana. It'll be on. Shit, you serious? That's the gambling capital of the world. That shit'll be on everywhere.
It'll be on. Oh, I'm betting on that.
But then you got Youngstown State, then Western Kentucky.
Blowout.
Then it's Notre Dame, and you start your.
And we gonna beat their ass. We better beat them Fighting Irishes.
And I'll tell you right now, our season really starts all right. So we smack up Notre Dame. It starts the 21st. We play the 7th ranked Penn State, and then we play Wisconsin the following week, and they're ranked 19.
Yeah, so that'll be. And is Notre Dame ranked?
13.
Even 13. So that's 3 ranked teams. We get let's go.
Oh, well, then we get Michigan, who's ranked number 2. So
and let's get it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. Day after my birthday, next weekend, them Buckeyes bust down Indiana, start this season. I'll be in Vegas, hopefully watching it if we ain't doing nothing. But that wraps this show up this week. Appreciate y'all for watching this. Just want to get a little harmonized, you know. You know what I mean on the outro, but on seriousness though, appreciate y'all for stopping by. We enjoy entertaining y'all and giving y'all the news. You know what it is. Man Cave Podcast, where we talk about sports,
and all the sports.
All the sports. Nothing but sports. Anybody that tunes in to Relax Wednesdays, see y'all tomorrow. Salute the Man Cave, baby. Like, subscribe.